Hi guys, welcome back into my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to create a Flipkart web page, and I'm going to give the slider which shows as slideshow, and I'll give you this items and a table, and I'll give one more extra, and this table will be slider, and this, when we click show details, it comes to the page which is the actual page of this. And I'll come back here and I'll minimize this, and I'll show my pictures which we are going to use in our web page. It was in the with folder, so without wasting time I'll start coding. So I'll say this as Flipkart HTML and K, and I'll create one more section, one more file for our style sheet. Okay, I'll say this as style.css, and yeah. Okay, next I'll start coding in Flipkart. Okay, I'll type HT. Okay, we can also include this, so we are going to code for the upper border. Okay, I'll name the detail as Flipkart website, and meta, and I'll link the style sheet. Here I'll give you the style sheet link later. In the body I'll start table, and in the table I'm going to give the class name, border. I'll give the border first. I'll give the border equal to 3 lines, and width will be 100%. And background color will little bit different color here. Yeah, Flipkart. Yeah, 2 4. Yeah, this one is F not. Okay, in that I'll search this Flipkart. Okay, here is our file, web page file. Okay, we can see nothing here, so I'll create tr in it to make a section first, and I'll type tr enter, and in the tr I'll create td, and I'll give the image here, so we can observe a blue color. This image, this code here, over here. So in this we are going to add our image, so I'll make some adjustment here. I'll give the image img. I'll give the name of the picture. Okay, it was in the width file. Okay, this was logo f1. Okay, I'll come here and I'll give you the store file is width, and the name of the image is logo f1, and extension name is .jpg, and I'll save this and reload this. The page was little bit different, so I'm going to give some style here. I'm going to give some width here. Okay, width will be 150. It's better to use 150. here 150 150, yeah, and I'll give you a height as 60 will be okay, yeah, 60, and I'll save this control with the Control S command, and I'll reload this. So not this one, yeah, I'll reload this. So you can observe here it has been already done. Okay, I'll give one more here. So sorry, was some mistake. I'll undo this. Don't mind, guys. I'll give you the code in my description. You can copy this. You copy that and run in your editor. I'm using Sublime Text Editor. You may use Notepad or any other editors. So I'll give this image. So input will be button type, and so value will be, so what is here, search for products and brands and more. So I'll give you that, search, come on, yeah, I'll remove this. Placeholder will be, because it was in the type button. Okay, I'll paste here, search for products and brands, so brands and more. Okay, I'll save this, and here give some style. So I know style width, I'll give width of 300 pixel, yeah, 300 pixel will be sufficient, and so make this okay, and the height will be 27, yeah, and the height will be 27 pixel is better to make our search bar a little bit different. And it's, let's see, I'll save this, Control S, and I'll open our web page. Okay, I'll go to this and I'll search again, reload again. So you can observe here, so we are not seeing that search for products because we've done some mistake here. So the type will be text, I think, yeah, type will be text, oh sorry, type will be text. I'll save this with the Control S, and I'll come back into my page, then I reload this. So you can observe now clearly it was very beautiful. So now we are going to give the submit button over here. So for that I'm going to give another input, this search bar we are going to creating now. So after this, before tr, and we are going to create one more input. So I'll give td, yeah, that's right. So we need to give this before td to make them to join, to appear side by side. Okay, I'll give td and input. The type will be button. Now it's button type. No, that's why we need to give it as a button type. And I'll remove this name and I'll give value. Value will be search, because we can see that the button was with the value. So search, and I'll save this, Control S, and I'll reload this. It was in the next page, so, I mean the next border, it was a little bit far from the placeholder, so I'll remove this. I'll remove this TD also here, and now I'll save this again and I'll reload here. So you can observe here, but it was a little bit small, so we can change the style by using the command style. So style, I will give the width as width 100%, I mean 100 pixel, and height will be 36 pixel will be enough. Okay, 36 pixel, yeah. I'll say this. I'm going to reload this so you can see this. It was same as like our original web page, which Flipkart. So I'm going to give some more code here after TD. Okay, I'll do a little bit adjustment. So I'll create one more th here. Come on, this was login button. We are going to create login button and sign up. And the one more button is, I think it was more, so I'll give more, MORE, more. I'll save this and I'll reload this. So it was top, so I'll make the code correct. So I'll remove the TR here, this TR, and make a little bit adjustments. I'll give TR here and close TR. So I'm going to save this again. So I'll reload here. So again it was there. So I think we should not give TR here. We should give TH here to make them inside. So I'll give TH here. So I'll remove the TRs here. I'll give TH, and here also I'll give TH. And I'll save this. Reload this. You can see this. It was excuse me. It was matched, but the color is not good. So we'll give font color. We'll give command fonts. Yeah, font. Again, in that font, I'll give color as white. And I'll close the font command. So, and I'll do here also the font color. Sorry, color. Will be white, and I'll close this font, and I'll save this, and I'll reload this page. You can see it was turned into white color, same as this. Now we are going to add this Flipkart image, one more image. So I'll search this. So it was logo 3 in the width file. So I'll create the image TD. I'm going to add that image at the left side, at the right side, end of the right side. So I'll access the image logo 3.jpg is the extension file. So I have already sorry, it was in the width file, so you need to give the width. So it was already, I have copied a width file in my so it shows a little bit, so we need to give some style here. So I'm saying that I copied that width file before in my Sublime file, HTML file. So you should not forget to copy the Sublime file. So I'll give height width as 100 and height as 50. So let's see what will happen. So I'm going to reload this so you can find this. It was amazing. So now I'm going to give I will put this in the center and this will be at the right. So I'm going to add align command over here. So the last image will lie in the center, so I'll give align command. Come on, L-I-G-N, align center. I'll give here also. So align command, and it will be at right side, I think. Yeah, right will be better. Control S. So I'll minimize this. I'll open my web page. I'll reload this. So you can watch here. It moves right and it moves into the center. So it was perfect, and it was clickable. We can click anything here. So I'm going to give a surprise. So here I'll remove 3 and I'll give 0. I'll save this and watch. I'll open my web page and I'll refresh it. So you can watch. It was awesome. It's looked like original web page, Flipkart web page. So we are going to add some more details here. So this are the names and with the down information, so drop downs, and I'll create one more table. And I'll give this table border. So before that I'll create here also, and come on, in the tier we are going to give the names of our products, which was electronics and any other compounds and other that. So I'm going to give the div class, and in the div class we are going to give the names which we are going to drop down. So I'll give this div class name as drop down. So it was a drop down class. Please don't mind, this was a little bit slow. You can pass it and you can follow my data, so code. You can copy from my description also, please. Okay, electrons next, and the span, I give the span command. So I'll minimize this after refreshing. So I'll refresh, sorry, not this page, and I'll refresh it. So you can observe here it was an electron. It was not in the borders. So I'll give borders here, to make in the box. So I'll give border is equal to 3, and what will be so this border makes the words in our required style. So width will be 100%, and your background BG color will be white, and I'm going to save this. After that, after span we are going to create, after that we are going to create one more div here to make a drop down page over there. You can watch my drop down video. You can easily understand the drop down videos. Okay, drop down information. So I'll give class name as drop down content. Drop down content. So in the div, I'll give few names. Hello world. We can change these names later. So I'll give hello world. Hello world. I'm going to copy this. Copy. And I'll paste here. And again I'll paste here. One more time. Yeah, I'll save this. Before that, we need to give some style over here. So it is very important to give the style over there here. So we need to this is very important, so we should give the style to make our website better. I will give the command drop down, because we can access a class by dot operator. So I'll give display will be initialized blocks, sorry, inline blocks. So drop down content. I'll give this some more. I'll give some more information in the drop down content to make our drop down in the web page. And I'll give display will be none, and position will be absolute. And background color will be, so it's better to use Sublime Text Editor or any your favorable editor. So I'll give color as white, and I'll make minimum width will be 120 pixel. Yeah, next will the box shadow. I'll give box shadow will be 0 pixel and 8 pixel and 16 pixel and 0 pixel, and I'll give RGBA, and brackets I'll give 0, 0, 0, 0.2, and I'll close the semicolon, and I'll give padding will be 12 and 16. This padding shows our content that with the 12 with right side and left side. So we'll give color will be white. Oh, sorry, color of the word will be black. Hey, come on, you just shut up. Okay, color will be black to make our words visible. So I'll give drop down hover. It's very important to give hover to make our drop down content visible, and I'll give drop down div also. Drop down content, so this is double R. So drop down content, and in the drop down I'll display the image in blocks. So I'll give blocks. So Control S, and here we need to add our style sheet name. So as our style sheet dot CSS. So I'm going to save this, Control S, and I'm going to open my web page, and I'll reload it so you can watch a line, so you can watch this drop down also. So hello world, you see here. So I'm going to do some more buttons over there. I'll copy this or 8 times. I'll change the names. Let's see what will happen. Enter. I'll paste 1 time, 2nd time, I'll paste 3rd time, and I'll paste 4th time, and I'll paste 5th time, and I'll paste 6th time. Sorry, come on, yeah, 6th time I'll paste one more, 7th time, paste it, and last. So I'm going to, so not required, yeah, it's better to give one more time. I shared the file, so I'm going to open this and reload this. You can observe that each shows drop down content, so we need some space, so I'm going to give some style over there. So I'm going to give some style over here. So border color, before this I'll remove this all, so I'll remove this. I need to give some bottom, so that it can occupy few space from in our web page. So after this I'll create th to make our content separate, and it should have some value. I'll close this, and th I'll give width as 12.5 because we are going to give 8 contents in our web page. So 12.5, sorry, 12.5, sorry, it was 12.5. You make this, so I'll copy this and I'll paste 8 times. I'll paste it. Remember, width is 12.5. It's not 120. Sorry, it's not 125. So it was my mistake. So dot is not working properly. So that's why I'm saying. So I'll paste it. I'll paste it one more time. Paste it. So I'll remove this T, R, and I'll give here width th, and in that width will be, you can copy this first code which we give for electronics, so it will be easy. You can do that 12.5 and copy 8 times. It will be better. And I'll copy this, paste here, and again I'll paste this, and one more time paste it, and one more time I'll paste this, again I'll paste this. We should not forget to give the width as a 12.5. So I'm going to give some changes here. So I printed 8 times. So I'm going to give width. Before that, let's see how well our web page appears. So I'll minimize this. I'll come here. So it was electronic TVs and babies, environments, babies, and home furnitures and at all. So I'll remove this. So that we have only 8 terms here. So I'm going to change the names, and TVs and appliances. Don't worry guys, I'll give you the code in my description. You can verify in that. So electronics, instead of electronics it was men, I think. Yeah, men, and again here women. It was women, and here it was babies and kids, I think. Yeah, it was babies and kids. I'll type it as babies and kids, and here I'll make it as home and furnitures, home and furniture, and here I'll give sports, comma, books, and more. And last one will be offer zone. So I'll change this as offer zone. Offer zone. I'll save this and I'll go to my page and I'll reload this. Guys, please don't forget to give 12.5 width in each, so that you can get a proper web page, proper structure. So here I'll do some changes. I'll save this. So you can watch here, I gave a previous web page with a good structure. It's better to give width in each code, so that makes you a little bit good appearance, and it will be mobiles, and this will be laptop, I think, fridges, no, it's for fridges, and this will be laptops, and let's see, laptops and fridges and tabs. Yeah, it was laptops, and this will be fridges, and last will be more. You can change every p values in every section to make the drop down content a little bit easier. And save this and reload this. You can observe mobile, laptop, fridges and more. You can change for all in your code. So I'll remove this border, I'll give 0. I'll save this. Let's see, reload. So you can watch the beautiful structure here. Please don't forget to give width as 12.5 in array. So it wasn't changed. Hello world. So means I didn't give names for them. So now let's see. I'll come to my HTML. You can change any name. I'll give pictures and images. So this is a slider. Now we are going to add slider with slideshow. Also you can watch my video slideshow in my channel for better understanding. So I'll create one more table, more table. So you can observe background, it was changing for fastly. We can change it also, don't mind. So I'll give folders and images and all in my description. You can copy that. So I'll give border will be 3 and width will be 100%. and I'll create one div class, div, enter, and I'll name this div class as slider. So I'm going to save this. I'll open my style sheet and I'll access slider. So slider dot slider. I'll give width will be 100 pixels percentage, and height will be margin will be 0, and padding will be 0, and height will be 300 pixel. Sorry, it was 300 pixel, and background URL and background. So we are going to access the background image with the URL link. So URL, and we are going to access the image address. Sorry, that means our image name, which was in our width folder. So this image slide 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to get slide 1. So I'll give width, which was in my file. So slider 4.jpg. And at last I'll give margin will be just margin. No need to give margin. So we'll give animations and slide 20 seconds infinite times. So infinite times means it can blink infinite times when we open the web page, and we can see continuous blinking, slideshows over there. So I'm going to give some more here. I'll direct key frames. So it wasn't. So here's some mistake here. So I forget to give close bracket here, and I'll the rate of frames, and I'll give 25% background here. I'll give background URL, and I'll access the image of the width slider width slider slider 1.jpg, and I'll copy this. Copy. I'll paste it, and again I'll paste it for 3 more times. So we have only 4 sliders. We are going to add only 4 sliders. So there are 4 percentages here. I'll give 25%. This will be 50%, and this will be 75%, and at last will be 100%. If we give 5 sliders, we need to add only 20% to 40% and 60% at all. And I'm going to change this sliders names, and I'll give this 3, and I'll give this 4, and I'll give this as 5. Yeah, I'll save this. I'll adjust few structure, and I'll save this, and I'll save here also. It's what it was perfect, and I'll go to my page. I'll reload this. Let's see what will happen. So it wasn't blinking. So we did some mistake in style sheet. So here I forget to give slider, and I'll change this time to 10s, and I forget to give at the rate frames. I'll remove this, table, we don't want that. We can access the slider through div class, and I'll remove this extension table also here. Later I'll forget to give slide over here, slide, and I'll control this, control save here, so you can observe it was blinking now. So in this tab you can access the slider over here, so it was also moving. In this tab you can access this. So next will be this part. So we are going to add these images in our web page. So pen drives, watches, bags, or all, and I'm going to I'll remove this. Wait pa. Create one table. It was cutting, yeah, sorry. I'll create table. In the table we are going to add jewelries, which was in my with folders. So I'll give border as 3, and width will be 100%, and we can include background color also if you want. White, its background color will be white. And after this we'll create one TR, and in the TR, enter. In the TR we can give TH, so we can divide each section separately, and here I'll create TH, and in the TH I'm going to give my image. Sorry, before that I need to give jewelry name at the top, so I'll give it as jewelry in H2 tags. So after this I'll create TH to access these images in my web page. So and I'll give the font, color, span, because we are going to divide eight pictures in our web page, so we gave span here. So again I'll create TR, and in the TR I'm going to give one more TH. So here I'm going to access my images. I'll give my, so I'll minimize this. I'll open my folder. Here is our images. So I like this design so much, so I'll paste this everywhere. It was named as G3. It's a short name for jewelry, and I'll give G3.jpg. So in the folder vid /, and I'm going to copy this and paste it for 3 times. And before that I'll give some more information. Give width as 75%, and I'm going to and last this I'm going to copy this, and paste for 4 more times. So I'll copy, paste it. So I'll save this. Let's see what will happen. Come back to your web page and refresh it. So you can watch, it was printed for 5 times. Over here, single image printed 5 times, and we are going to copy this for 10 times, I think. So I'll give br command to make some distance over here after slider. It divides few distance between this, so I'll minimize this. Okay, here I'm going to copy this for 10 times. So one, I'm going to add price details and tags, show details here. So in the HTML file, we are going to add price over beneath the image. So we are going to give some tr command here, tr enter. In the tr, we are going to give price will be in the th will be price will be $9.99. If you want, you can change the cost as you are required. So let's see in our web page what will happen. So it shows like a price will be 99, but it was color of 9.99 was green. So I'll give some style here over here, and so it was green, and the price details over here. So I'll give font over here to change the color. So I'll give font, I'll close the font, and in that font I'll give color will be green, and I'll close the font command, and I'll copy this, and I'll paste it for 4 more times. We have 5 jewelries to make their prices, so I'll paste 1 more time. So I'll save this. Let's see what will happen in our web page. So it was amazing. It shows like $9.99 and our web page. So now we are going to show you. Now you are going to add a show details command. Show details button over here. So I'm going to give tr before this, and this was, come on, move. Tr to make the section separately, and tr command enter. In the tr, I'm going to give th. So I'll make this little bit to make you understandable. So I'll create th over here, and in the th I'll give input command to make it as buttons and clickables. If you want to access something from here, you can add a ahref. So I'll give it, type will be button, and I'll remove the name, and I'll give value will be show details. Yeah, it was show details, so we'll give show details over here. Show details, and I'll copy this for 4 times. So before that we can check over here. So it was turned into show details. So we need to add some more details over here. So I'll add here. I'll give style over here, and width will be 150 pixel will be enough for that. 150 pixel, 150 pixel, and height, height will be 30 pixel is enough. So let's see what will happen, and then click this. I'll save this, I'll reload my web page. So it was perfect size. So we need to give some color over here. So we'll add color. Background color will be blue, and color of the word, we need to add color of the word also to make the word visible, and color of the word will be white. And I'll refresh it, so you can observe it was perfect to these buttons. It was absolutely perfect. You can copy 5 more times and add below to make the contents all show like this. And I'll copy this, and I'll shit. Oh shit, come on, this was not working properly, so please adjust. Copy this for 4 more times and save your file, and you can observe proper web page in your own web page in your editor. I'll paste for 4 more times over here, and I'll save my, let's paste it again, and I'll save my HTML page, and I'm going to refresh this so you can watch. It was amazing and mind-blowing. So, and I'm going to give this as 0. Let's see what will happen here. So I'm going to save this and I'll reload this. It was absolutely amazing and mind-blowing web page over here, and it was perfect. And we're going to add some more details, some more products in our web page. So I'll give 3 here, and I'll save it, and you can refresh also. So now in our original web page there are many products over here, and with the line also we can give that line in our web page, and this border also. So I'm going to copy this whole information, and I'll with the BR, so to make our products little bit different from other products, spacing. I'll paste it for 9 more times because we have 10 different products. To paste it 10 different products here. So you should change the names as per your products names. So and paste it again. So don't forget to copy the file in your editor HTML file and save here, and you can access easily. So it was printed 10 times. I think it was printed for only 8 times. So we are going to do some more changes over here, and in it here I am going to change my image names over here. So I'm going to change the names first. So I'll change the names as electronics, jewelry. This will be cameras, We have mobiles, bags, pen drives, and watches, shoes, headsets, and etc. We have a lot of product. You can do any as we should think. You can give, and I'll give cams over here. You can give any product or any place which you like more, and with the name of the product you can do a extra style sheets. So I'll give cameras over this, jewelries. So I'll give some more code here. I'll change the images of jewelries to give all my images over here. So I'll change this all. So I don't have that much time to change all the pictures, so please kindly change your images, change your pictures or in your web page. So let's see what happens here. It wasn't changed because we gave Bennett here. So I'll reload this. So we gave Bennett here. You can observe it was here. It was changed in third or fourth column, I think. Fourth column or fifth column. So I'm going to give here over here. I'll change this into video, and I'll give here pen drives, and I'll print pen drive 1, pen drive 2, pen drive 3 and pen drive 4 in this column. So please kindly change your names in each section to make your products visible in your web page. Pen drive 4, pen drive 5 here. It takes a lot of time to change my names, picture names here in this section. So I'll change the price. Let's see what will happen. So I'll change names. I'll give mobile names here, mobile pictures, mobile 1, 2, 3 and up to 5. We may up to 5. And give mobile 5 here, and I'll save this. You can see the pen drives and mobiles over here, and I'm going to change in first column. So in the first columns I'll give I think it's better to give some attractive products, or in the first column I'll give shoes, or first column I'll give shoe 1, shoe 3, shoe 2, shoe 3 and 4 and so on. And this is shoe 4, and last will be shoe 5. And I'll reload this. You can observe the shoes and in the mobiles and other products over in each section. I'll give this here. Will be headset. It's better. Yeah, I have headset images, so I can give the headset images in my web page. It will be better to give a cast also. So the headset cost will not be worth 1 lakh, so please change the cost. Don't mind the cost. It will not be 999, might be not 990, it would be 3000 to 4000. So it was not real Flipkart website, remember that. So it was our practice of HTML course, so that I'm doing. So you can change the other product names, and I'll refresh this. You can see the images over here, mobiles, this picture and other clothes. This picture image is a little bit different, so make sure that all your picture size is same, and remove this. I'll give 0, and I'll give 0 over here also, 0, and I'll give here also 0, and here also 0, to make our web page free from tables, so that we can see a proper web page with a spacing images. And I'll save these and I'll reload this, so you can watch the tables went off. So I need to change the names over here, so this table wasn't go. I forget to remove this border size here, first name, so I'll remove here 3, I'll paste 0 here, and I'll reload this. So it was awesome. So I'm going to change the names here. I'll give HR. Let's see what will happen when we give HR over here. I'll change the names later. So you can change the names here. So it gives a line, bar line after before your images, and I'll give HR all the sections to give a line. Sorry, the insertion. So HR over here, and in another section also HR command is generally used for give a line over a width of 100 pixel with a thickness 1 pixel, to make our products as some other parts, I mean to give clarity images over other. So HR here also. So when we add HR, it's look better, so that's why we are giving HR over other images also. So I'll give HR here also. Dollars HR, and HR here also. I'll save this image, save my code and reload this. So you can observe every product had a line top side, so you should change the names over here. And then now we are going to add this table after our bottom of our web page. So I'll create one more table. So I'll create one table here. I'll give border, enter 3, and width will be 100%, and background color will be blue. I think we'll give later for better understanding. So I'll create tr and I'll create td here, td, enter, and in the 3d I'll give quick links there. It was quick links and follows other matter order. So heading might be, let's see what is quick links. It was quick links, followers, content and search. So I'll give here quick links, and other thing, and this will be followers, and this will be contact td, and in this I'll give contact us. I'll make you will be you to be capital, and I'll give td search here to search your products, and I'll say this. Let's see what happens. So I'll drag here. So you can observe a table with the headlines, quick links and other information. So we are going to give some style over here. I'll give later, and we are going to create bottom information with the bullets, and I'll create td section. In the 3d I'll give li and create ul and li, and in the li I'll give electronics, and so electronics li, TVs, so it was TVs, appliances, TVs, and appliances, and this will be men, and this will be women, women. So I'm going to save this HTML file, and let's see what will happen over here. So watch, drag down. So you can see this bottom information over here. So I'm going to add some width to make our each section equal. So here lines from B, and in the tier, in our tr here, in our tr and td I'll give background color will be blue, black, and I'll give width here. Over here I'll give width will be 25%. We have 4, so I'll give equal width to each and every line, each and every heading. So I'll give the color, font color. I'll give the font color will be white, so it visible, it appears good. So I'll give color will be white, and I'm going to give for all here, and I'm going to give and the font. So we give proper information here, so I'm going to add this here. I'll remove this, so I'm going to copy this and copy this. I'll paste 3 more times, copy, paste it, I'll change the names. This will be follow us, and this will be contact us, and this will be search. So let's see what will happen. I'll save this. So here I'll give background color will be blue, so that the information lies in blue color. So I'll save this. I'll minimize this, and I'll reload my page, so you can watch it turns into blue color. So I'm going to give some more code over here. So I'll copy this, TD, from TD to TD. I'll include some information over here. I'll change the font color. I'll change the font color into white, so it appears white color in our blue color background. It builds properly, and color will be white. And I'll copy this font. I'll paste over here, paste it, and I'll paste it here also. I'll paste it, and I'll close the font border, font command. It's better to use Sublime Text. It was very easy to code, or you can use Node++. So I'm going to copy this whole text. Up to TD to TD. I'll copy this. I'll paste after this 2 more times, because in the 4th column we have a search bar, that's why. So I'm going to say this, and I'm going to reload this, so you can watch. It looks good. So in the 4th column I'm going to add search bar. So I'm going to create one more TD, or so I'm going to remove names first here, and give Facebook here. Here will be Twitter, and I'll remove the men's. I'll give it Instagram, and the last will be, you can follow them in the YouTube also, because we don't have any other options. That's why I'll give YouTube. And here I'll remove this and I'll give my channel name. Okay, let's see what it has been, what I gave there. I think I gave my channel name. Yeah, it was BS7 Technology. And here will be my number. And this was my number. Some code numbers. I don't know whose number was that. Please don't try to call them. So here will be some pin codes. Imagine pin codes, and I'll say this and I'll reload this. So the information has changed in our web page. So I'm going to create search bar in the fourth column. So I'm going to create TD here. So it's TD, not TUD. It's TD, and enter it. Enter in the TD. I'm going to give our input tab, and the type will be text. I think we should not give button, because if you give button, our placeholder name will not be visible in our search bar. So we can see this when we give text over here, it's look like button, so we should give text over here. So I'll remove the button here and I'll give text here, and I'll remove the name here. I'll give placeholder. The placeholder I'll give search, so it can be visible in the search bar, and search products, and I'll say this. So here we need to give some style over here, so I'll give width. Well, by 50 pixel will be enough. In the column it occupies 50% of width, so I'll give 50%. So 50% semicolon, and I'll save this, and I'll give input another submit button to make to create submit buttons. Okay, I'll remove this name, and I'll give value will be value will be search, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to reload in my web page. So it was created. So now we are going to create a last bar over here. So you can see it was same as Flipkart website. So when we are going to create when we click this, it goes to some other page of detail page. So I'll minimize this. So before that, I need to create for a new file. I'll drag over here, and I'll save this name with the jewelry.html. So this will be our show detail page. When we click show details, it comes to this page. So when we click this, it comes to new page. So in this new page, I'm going to create HTML and I'll give the title as Flipkart jewelry, I think. Jewelry. Yeah. Flipkart jewelry, and I'll give meta. And I'll give the link to the style sheet so that we can access our other details from our style sheet, same as our HTML file. First HTML file, I mean Flipkart HTML. So we need to access the top buttons and placeholders and images through this also. So I'm going to create a table. So I'll give the border. So sorry, I'll create the border. And the width will be 100%. And I think we need to do some changes over here. So we'll give the table again later. So I'll remove this. Now we are going to add two tables in our web page. So I'll copy from here. So from here to copy the table, first two tables, and paste in your jewelry.html file, so that you can see the images properly in our jewelry.html. So I'll copy this. Copy up to two tables, up to here, up to two tables. I'll copy this and I'll paste in my jewelry.html, and I'll close this, and I'll close this, close body. Oh, it was body I need to close, and I need to close .html body. It wasn't responding. Here is the mistake, so I need to close this. And HTML, I'm going to save this, and I'm going to save this file. I'll search my file in the start menu, jewelry. I found my HTML file. I'll open this. Let's see what will happen. So you can observe the first when we started our web page, it looked like this. So it was very easy. Should concentrate on that's all. So after this, I'm going to create one more table to make our pages like this. Original bowels, and I'll create table, and I'll give the border name. Border will be 0. So first of all we'll give 3, later we can change. So I'll give the width as 100%. After this I'll create tr. In the tr I'll create tt commands, and I'll give the image address, image name. I'll leave the source image name as vid dot vid slash u3 dot jpg, and let's see, I saved the file, so let's see what will happen. So it occupies whole space, so I'll give some style to this image. So I'll give width will be in the td. After td I'll give width as 25%, 5%, and come on, let's see what will happen. I saved the file, so it wasn't changed, don't mind. So 25%, and so I'm going to create one more td here, or here td. In the td I'll give, it was bold, so I'll give b command, so it appears bold. So in this bold color I'm going to write the details of the jewelry. So original Bahubalis, stylish, Devasena, jewelry, earring, earrings, brass, jhumki, earrings, and we have, so I'm going to save this. Let's see what will happen. So I'll open my page and I'll reload this. So it was a little bit small, so I'll give some more code over here. I'll give the font here, or before original Bahubali, so here, come on, here font command, and in the font I'll give size will be 5, and I'll close the font command, and I'll reload this. Let's see what will happen. So it appears a little bit bold and big as in our web page. So after that I'll give the price. So here BR is used to give some space, and I'll give font, font, in font I'll give special price, special price, and I'll say this. Let's see, special price over here. I'll drag this, and here I'll font. I'll give the price list $3 lakhs and so on, and discount will be for 0.1%, and we can give anything which we want, and off 0.1% is off for that jewelry. And I'll close the font here, and I'll again give the font here to make our to make this big, and I'll give this size will be bold, big command, and I'll give the size. I'll give the size here of 5, and this will be okay, and I'll give the color here. So it was green color, so I'll give color will be green. So I'll save this page, and I'll reload in my page. Let's see what will appear. Wasn't appear. So I think I've done some mistake in my HTML page, so it wasn't what happened here. So we should not close TD here over here. So I'll remove this BR bars. I'll remove this TD also over here, and I'll paste here our TD. After this TD, and I'll refresh this, and it appears mixed with our heading. So I'll give BR command. So we should not use here. Come on, dude. Yes. BR. And I'll reload this. You can observe it was in this new page. So you can change the special price size also if you want. So I'm going to give some more BR, and in this I'll give input commands. So the type will be button. We have two input color will be of color orange and green, orange and blue. I think blue. Yeah, it was green. Okay, I'll give the value. The value will be add to cart, I think. Yeah, it was add to cart. And I'll give some style over here. It's style and a background. So in the background color will be orange, and the color of the word will be white. Color will be white, and the width will be 200 pixels. Yeah, 200 pixel, and height will be 40 pixels enough. So I'll give height as 40 pixel. So I'm going to copy this and paste one more time. We have two buttons here, so refresh it. You can observe only one button over here. I'll copy this up to here. Shit. I'll undo this, copy this. Guys, don't worry, I'll give the source code in my description. You can copy from that. Shit, something is wrong in my system. I'll copy this, I'll paste over here. So make some changes. So I'll change the color and value, and I'll give green color, and let's see what will happen. So it shows add to the card with a super styling. So I'll give this some details over here. So I'll give the details over this side, and I'll create UL. In that I'll create li. In that li, I'll write special price get extra. You can give anything, whatever you want. You can give anything, any information apart from my information. If you can include any other extra information also. Of in brackets I'll give price inclusive of order, inclusive of discount. And T and C. So you can give font, you can give the font's size, so to make the content visible in our web page. So I'll give size, I'll close the font. So you can give the size as 5 or 4. I'll give the size as 4. Give size 4, and I'll copy this. I'll paste for 3 more times. You can give any information here. Shit, come on. And again. So you can copy this. I'll copy this and I'll paste for 3 more times. Close this files, and I'll paste it here, and again I'll enter, paste it for 2 more times. Last time, Control S, and I'll reload this. So you can observe a page with a special information. So I'll open my text. Now I'm going to copy some more information. So wait. I'm going to add a box after the information here. So I'll copy this box section. Up to here, and I'll copy this and I'll paste after this table. Paste it and Control S command. I'll remove the border size. I'll give border size is equal to 0, and watch here, reload it. So it was awesome. So we forget to give it was included with the top title, so I'll give some spacing here or here. I'll give some br command to make little bit space from the top. I'll save this and I'll reload this so you can observe the spacing has been done. And I forget to give the last button over here, and I forget to change the name also. You can change the name also over there. And come on. Okay, last here I'll change this to buy now. It had been changed in the original page. When I click this, it comes to buy now page. So thanks for visiting web page. Keep touching our products for branded products. And this will be last one. Where is this? Come on. Okay, I already told you we can access those images from our web page. I mean, with the help of href command. So here, type here. So I can give. I have already gave of href. And here also I'll give of href and my HTML file. You get a note. You should create other HTML files, and you can include in specifying specifying products. And here also I'll give the same .html file. You can change what else, whatever you want. If you want to go any other pages or in your website, you can use of href command and you can access through it. I'll reload this. So let's click the button over here. It wasn't go. Let's I think I gave it to some other columns, so I'll refresh it and remove this cart and I'll open my file Flipkart. Oh, it was loading. So I'm going to click now. So something is wrong with me. I'll change the setting. So it was in another column. So forget to give th. THA over here, and over here, and let's see what will happen. So yeah, for the third picture it comes into the back side. So when we click second, it wasn't go, so something is wrong in the code. We'll rectify. So when we click the third show details, it appear. So observe the third. Here we gave the proper code, so we'll give here also the proper code. Let's see, I changed this, so I'll remove this. Okay, I'll remove over here. So I corrected this. So let's see what will happen. I'll save this and I'll reload this. Let's watch what will happen. I'll reload this. So when I click second button, so it's third button, it was going. Something's wrong with my side. Color and yeah, it's clear now. Then why it was showing error? So I need to give here of href command. So that was a problem. And u.html, and I'll save this. Before that, I'll rectify this. th I gave here, so I'll remove the of here over here, and I'll remove this also from here, and I'll reload my page. So click, watch out, when you click first page, you can watch here that we are going to a new page. So in this way you can access every pages from your command. For you can, I'll give you the code in my description. Thanks for watching, keep smiling, and if you find any difficulty in my language and any other thing, please excuse your problem, and thanks for watching. Keep smiling. Thank you so much.